welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time seeing me, but if you've seen me before, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A question and answer kind of questions. Like I just picked some questions from the internet. To be honest, I didn't plan to record any video today, but I went for an event, and before I went, my friend did this makeup on my face because there is no way I could have come up with this by myself. And that was like since morning, and I'm back. It's like really late. I had to even go do something else, and it's like tonight and the makeup is still there, and I'm like, no, I'm a content creator, I just can't come and wash off this look, and just waste it. Instead, let me record something because this cannot go to waste. Okay, so let me get on it. First question is, can you do a split? A split, I believe, is like a split, like movement on the floor. Have I ever attempted? Sorry, my pen. I don't know if I ever attempted a split, so I don't know if I can do it. I know my younger brother can do it, but I know I can do a headstand. I've done it before. Yeah. Then, what was your favorite TV show when you were a child? God. Like, let me tell you something. When I was a child, I was obsessed with TV. Like, I think that's why I like watching things and all. Like, I was obsessed with TV. Like, then I was growing up, there wasn't really a thing, at least in my house, for like where there is no lights for there to be a generator. So it's like we used to rely solely on generator, like lights, NEPA lights. So I remember then, like maybe they're actually my favorite show and they take the lights, God, I'll literally be crying, or I'll go and I'm seriously begging God, please let them bring the light, let them bring the lights. So I think my favorite shows were I like Super Story and Tales by Moonlight. Yeah, I remember those being my two. I mean, was it not every kid's favorite? At least kids that grew up in Nigeria. Okay. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I mean, if you know me, this is so easy. Such an easy question. British accent every day, all day. Like, that's my favorite accent of all time. But the only challenge is, if I have it, like if I have the accent, will it still be as fascinating to me? Like, will I appreciate it that much? But like British accents any day. What do I do with American accents? Then, are you single? Are you single or taken? To the best of my knowledge, I'm single. I believe I'm single. How old do you think you will be when you get married? Okay, so I mean, you can't plan these things, you don't know. So, but if I will say like when I would like to get married, okay, so I'm 24 and this is September, and I'm 24 September. Next year I'm going to be 25. Next year March, so let's say 25, 26. I don't see myself getting married next year, except it's a miracle. I mean, these things happen. You could meet someone and get married to them as soon as possible, but if I'm not with anybody now, isn't that next year I'll get married? But let's see, 25. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh my god, like I think, to be honest, I need to think about this thing properly, because I feel like I don't, like, recently I've not really been making a lot of plans. Or just things that, okay, be like, I should have done them at this point in time. So like things that I feel like I can plan, I can control, although at the end of the day there's nothing you can control, there's nothing that is in your hands, but like things that at least are to a certain extent within my, like, things that I can, like wedding, marriage. It's not only me that's getting married, with somebody else. So yeah, I don't know, but I honestly don't I don't know why I would pick this question. I don't know what to say. But yeah, let's just say when it will happen, it will happen. But I can tell you that before, when I was in university, all the time I say that I want to get married at 28, and everybody be like, 28, that's old now, that's old. Then I remember changing it to 26. So yeah, I'm like, okay, at 26, I would like to marry at 26. So yeah, I don't know if I read at 26, but I mean at 26 it would be nice to like at least have met someone, you know, like someone that I like, and you know, I could be in a committed relationship with or something like that, I guess. So yeah. Next question is anyone in your family in the army? I know people, they may be, but my family is mostly like a family of like custom officers. There are a good number of custom officers in my family. So yeah, army I have to think, and I don't know if they're like direct relations, but custom officers, yes, we have. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? My native language is Igbo. I don't even understand that. So how about we start with Igbo? How about that? Because I don't understand. I don't speak. So I mean that would be nice. But what other language I like to be fluent in? I like to say British. British is English. I speak English, at least not British, but English. Actually we speak British English. We're colonized by Britain. Oh my god. Not that deep, Amanda. I don't know, maybe French, I guess, French or Spanish. And do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Okay, that one is hard. It depends if you're talking about the books or the movies, because I think I've read, okay, no, Titanic, I don't know, Titanic doesn't have a book, but I've read The Notebook, and the Notebook movie and the Notebook book. You know what, I prefer the other one, not this one. I prefer the one that Mandy Moore was in. Something first, get the name, I'll put it. I think I prefer that one to this two for various reasons, because that one was more of like a faith-based relationship, didn't get, so yeah, in a way. So I kind of prefer that one. Have you read any Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I've read everything. You know me, first of all, like I'm a Twilight freak. Like that was where my love for Red Patterson started from. So of course I've read, aside the movies, I've read all the Twilight books. That's Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn. Yeah, but the movie is split Breaking Dawn into part 1 and part 2. Then Hunger Games too. I've read all of Hunger Games. That's Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingbirds. I read that. I read the books. The movies, I don't know if I watched the last series of the Hunger Games movies. Then Harry Potter, there are like 7 books, right? I think I read most of them. Just like I think I watched most of the movies. I didn't really, like, I don't think I ever completed it. So yeah. What religion would you like to raise your children in? I like to raise my children as Christians. I'm a Christian, so yeah. Christians. Then last book I read. My reading so bad. Like I barely read anything, like anything that's not work related. Like I barely read these days, but I just recently joined a book club from my friend's book club, and we're supposed to be reading. Tomorrow is the day to talk about the book, and I've not even finished the book, but it's Becoming Nigerian by S. Nathan John. I've forgotten the name, just give me a minute to check. Yeah, I got the name. Becoming Nigerian by L. Nathan John. It's a satire, and this is what we're currently reading. And yeah, it's okay, it's good. I just go reading this, like, well, I'm going to talk about that in a book meeting, so I'm not say it on here. Then yeah, I'll start reading Becoming by Michelle Obama. Like that was the soft copy. Yeah, and I bought the hard copy so I can actually read it. But I'm not done. And then I know that the time I was reading this, I started reading The Holy Spirit by Billy Graham. I think I didn't finish it. I think I'm still like in chapter 2. I don't know what's wrong with me and reading. And then I also started reading Becoming by Michelle Obama too. That one too. I left it half somewhere, but that one was reading the soft copy. So, well, 3 things I love. 3 things I love. I know I love food. I love food. I love movies and movies, anything entertaining, anything on the screen. And what else do I love? Am I such an unloving person? Robert Pattinson. I love Robert Pattinson. Yeah. 3 turn-ons. Real. They are saying three turn-ons. Okay, the qualities that I appreciate in people, like number 1, people that are like just comfortable in their own skin, like they're just okay with themselves, like the way they are. Like that's what I aspire to, like just be comfortable with yourself, and after seek to improve yourself. Like just you're comfortable in your skin. It's not as if you don't, like, you're comfortable in your skin, in your body, and what you do. Like it's not as if you're you feel awkward in your own self. Like they're just people that are comfortable with themselves. Like there's just so much, you know, there's so much that comes with that, like, you know, this sense of self and understanding of yourself. It makes sense, right? So I think I like that. What else do I like? What else is it turn on? Another thing I like for me with a person, someone that I'm able to talk to freely, like communication. Like I'm able to talk to you well, nice, and to a large extent be myself around you, with you. I find that's a good thing. And another turn on will be what now? Another turn on, people that genuinely like me. I don't know if this is kind of like self-absorbed, but if I say that you genuinely like me, like as a person, because I also want to genuinely like someone. I mean, this life is so unbalanced. At times somebody will genuinely like you, but you like the person, but maybe you're not liking the person like that. Or for whatever type of relationship, friendships, romantic, or but then it could also be that you like someone but person doesn't like you. But like one thing, that if I feel like you sincerely, genuinely like me, like you like me, then yeah, that would be a thing to get, I guess. Then turn-offs. Turn-offs generally, I don't like pride. Even if you have pride, at least pretend not to. Like, let it not just be so obvious. Like, you get, like, when it's like you're just obviously and outrightly condescending. Like, why? Based on what? You get. So yeah, pride or condescending attitude, or okay, that's one. What else is a turn off? I guess I will say lying, but I don't know if I've known anybody that just lied to me, or anybody that matters to me that lies to me, except maybe I don't know the person, so I don't know to what extent I actually dislike it. But I just feel like it to be something to dislike, to be a turn off. Like when somebody is not being sincere or straightforward with you, that'd be very disturbing. That's it for now. I'll think of something else generally. Like I'll come back to it. One more. If you have a nickname, what is it? I currently don't have a nickname, but believe you me, there was a time where my nickname was Mandibu, aka I'm a baby for life. Why? There's just no justification. I think it was because of the time where it was such a thing. I think it's my primary or junior secondary to have nickname, and then this was what I came up with. So yeah, I don't have a nickname. Although now my friends, they call me Mandy. It's supposed to be like Mandibu, but it's now Mandible, like Mandible, like Mandible, like Mandible. Something in insects. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? No, actually no. And my dreams can be so vivid, and maybe I remember them for a while in the morning, but then like now I forget, and I feel like I dream every night. And there's some things that are so weird. At times, let's say like now, I'll be dreaming, I don't know, I feel like I'll be dreaming about things that will happen like 2 years later in life. Like, but me, now that I dream about it, I'll just be like, okay, what was I doing in that room? Who are these people? I won't even know anything about them. Then one day later it will not happen. Then I'll be like, oh my god, I dreamt about this thing, and I'm almost very sure that they're not deja vus, because I'll actually remember myself dreaming about those things. You get? So were you named after anyone? Amanda, I wasn't. There are 2 stories to my name. One is the version was that I was named after someone on TV. I don't know if it's a character or the character's real name that my mom liked, and another version was that I was named after my father's lady friend. Then the last question, I think. Second to the last question. Do you have a birthmark? If you have a birthmark, if so, where? Yes, I have all these tiny birthmarks, not so much, but like think there is one here. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't think you can see, but yeah, there's this tiny one. Yeah, I think my somewhere is on my back, but like the major bird mark I have is on my lap. Like it's like a sizable black patch. It's on my legs, the birthmark, and yeah, it's very noticeable. That's my birthmark. Yeah, I think, yeah, my mom has one on her leg down, but mine is like on my lap. My ear has a particular interesting shape. Maybe one day you get to see it. Then we get to see the last question. Tell I can't talk. Tell us something that we wouldn't know. So I should put something that you wouldn't know.
A few moments later.
Something that you wouldn't know. I'm honestly thinking, oh, there was a time, yeah, that I used to be like a relatively good writer. I know all these things, past glory, everybody used to be great. But in secondary school, I feel I used to write really well. Like our English tried to do this thing where she would try to give us like essays to write every weekend. So like my stories or whatever essays were given to write used to be so good that we talk about it to other classes, and they'll even tell them to come and like read. Like some of them just come and borrow my essays just to read, just like to have fun with it. Like yeah, because they were good. This was like in senior secondary, and all the time I was writing a book. Yeah, I was writing a book. It was like teenage drama, romance thing. You know, the girls had just come back from the abroad. You know, I was trying to merge my influence, because like then I used to read a lot of like foreign books, and then I was still trying to bring it to like the Nigerian condition. So I didn't want to be, because then which is very interesting that even at such a young age I knew that, because most times then people that I knew that were writing books, they were writing books, but it was so obvious that it was highly influenced by like, it was like you talking about you're in Nigeria, you've lived everything in Nigeria, but because of the book talking about, oh, you went to like talking about things that are not in the Nigerian like context or not relatable. My version was that in after I was reading those books, I was trying to like bring them to like Nigeria. Did you get? So I remember one time I saw the notebook where I should write all those things, and I was like pretty impressed, because this was just me between, let's say, in senior secondary school, that was between 14 to 16, really young. But that was when I noticed that like reading helps a lot, because even the way I was constructing sentences, the way I used to have like synonyms for different things, I feel like my adult self cannot even do what I was doing then. So that's why like reading culture is really important. Okay, that comes to the end of my crash course YouTube content. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you for stopping by. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.